Hi. It's 9:31 a.m. May 6th, 2015, and the title of this video is going to be I will I would say trying uh, to be a true Christian in 2015, because there are, you know, the architecture of media. It's amazing the way that it architecture people, because when you see do it, it's very dangerous, because trying is something, it's a method, try and fail, because you approach to something. But again, the thing is, adventure is really great, but risk, it's better to be in second when you don't have any choice. You need to do something. Okay, let's do it. But if you do have choice, you need to choose the best one and not trying to be. Again, because you want to approach to a religion, again, you need to think, is this a right religion? I mean, is this Christianity is right religion? I'm just kind of open-minded, because as you see, porn stars will say I'm open-minded, because with this porn and sexuality full in media, they are like prophet these days. I mean, I see models, I see people, they're just showing their everybody's part. They're like porn stars. I mean, as a as a Christian, I'm open-minded. Anyway, I like to at least write here, the title. It's not going to be USA Math Day, USA Math, because I need to close, kind of nagging or arguing. Maybe I don't like these type of videos, but, you know, I was thinking to delete all the videos about, kind of, it seems to be, I'm not afraid of dying, because sometimes you're just afraid of these days. If you talk about bad about Muslims, they're gonna kill you. If about talk about bad about blacks, they're gonna kill you. If talk about bad about Hispanic, they're gonna kill you. Okay, I mean, dying is so bad, and even here, because I want to refer to this suicidal things. I am not kind of. Jesus was not suicidal. He was strong, and he said, "I am a Messiah." Okay, seeing that Jesus thinks as a philosophy, let's see it as a philosophy. Let's see not as a fiction. Let's see as a fiction, not non-fiction, because non-fiction view is going to be okay. He had sex. He doesn't. He was not crucified, or blah blah blah. Effect of Christianity, it's much more better than whatever happened in Christ, whatever the story was. Just let it go. Be Christian. Be Christian in 2015. Then, well, even if there is evidence, because even there is a Bible. There in Bible, the Jesus was in mountain, and the Satan came to him, and he was about to kind of, three times with bread, and then the other times he said, turn the rock to the bread, and he says, I'm not living with the bread, I'm living with every word of God. And the other time, he showed all the world the wealth, and he said, no, the God is just, I think this was a third time, and second time, because it was the bread, because Jesus was hungry. And the second time was turn the bread. Anyway, because I don't want to lose the tie of my thoughts. Uh, uh, I mean, actually, I lost the tie. Yeah, it's just to be, true Christian, and just, you know, be with God, and, you know, this is the other thing. My brain is lately is not that much good. So we are just kind of in. We are in fifth, fifth, 6, 2015. It is Wednesday. Yeah, I was just trying to be a true Christian. Don't. I mean, I remember what I was about to say. Don't test your God. I mean, why should I? Even if it is philosophy, don't test it. Believe it. Believe me, I call Satan. I mean, Satan is real, but you can see lots of, it's your choice. Even Illuminati is using Satan. Is using Jewish, is using Satan. It's all about the power. One person like Hitler, even, Rothschild family, they are financing Illuminati for just keeping their money safe, right? But that's not the way. Even you have that much money, invest in people. We should have some rich people, even the kings. I don't know, man. Right now I'm writing, they're gonna say, Jesus, Zarig is prophet, Zarig is IQ, let's follow Zarig, let's follow USA map, let's close the college, let's live your life, man. 99% strong. I'm looking for that. This is so important, I mean. 99% strong. This is what I'm looking, man. 99% strong. Strong means really, I mean, strong in my view, I mean. Okay. Just trying to be a true Christian. So I said what I was, Sometimes if you're losing the chain of your thoughts, just let it go. Then let the brain, let the Jesus, let the belief, let the soul help you. I think I cover lots of things with just my beginning of a speech. Maybe I'll come back, to this page later, but I want to close this. I said things that I want to say. That's why I just want to just put myself on corner and just go through the things that I just want to say and close this title. As you see here, I just showed my website and I add something here. I mean, this red thing, because red catches the eyes and it just a black hole, yes. When I was about to born, I need to show you. I mean, when I was a kid, my brain here, this much was big. I mean, this part of my brain, I don't know, because you grow up and your brain change. My brain was big. I mean, then I don't know, it gets smaller. What happened? Yes. I mean, some people have the talent. Some people genetically, their brain. And of course, if you're high IQ, if you're smart and you know that you're smart, you're going to survive. That's why I'm here, you know? That's why I'm happy and in peace. If anybody you want to see if he's confident with his IQ, so he's a smart person and he knows. I mean, it's just kind of the confidence of the, beautiful girls. Again, believe me, at the end, it's just about peace and it's just about, even if I was stupid, if I was low IQ, again, it's not a bad thing in my level, in my, those boundaries that I can be active. And I will find those lines. That's a great thing. Okay, I just want to go over things that I should talk about. And I would like to, I mean, making me small this much is better because maybe I'm gonna read this part. So it's good to, be a little bit smart. Let's just go over because right now I'm just small, so I can just at least move around. I want to read the things that I just changed. Here, I mean, this is familiar. You can watch the other videos, I mean, you can watch the other videos to be familiar with other part of the website because this is going to be my, the foundation, the platform. So, I mean, if you are watching, you should know this is the home is going to be the platform. I changed the home to nature care. I mean, you must first think about nature and nothing else. I mean, that's the first thing. It's just like the I mean the I said Jesus was not, of course, born in whatever the period of the Saint Mary, but I would say the Jesus birth was in mountain, in nature. Nature is the you want to find God, you want to find lots of purity, just go to nature. I don't trust even in human, That's why just nature, and taking care of nature. If another thing is, if we destroy Earth, we destroy Earth. Even if we just move to another planet, I mean, it's like when you're investing in something that is just wrong, if you put more money, it's going to be the same thing. So if you're just going to move, with my idea, I mean, with my things, even we can travel back, forth, travel to another planet, it's going to be the same thing. If at this point, we're not going to think about the nature. Damn, I don't want to go over these things. I add this part. I mean, that's why I just need to go and, I should go. This part today, and this video is gonna be here at this part, so I want to go over the things that I add and close this, video title. I'm not against, I do. The other thing is that I just want to say, if there is if there was not going to be a Bible, if there was not going to be a YouTube channel like this, I mean, it's nonsense that I would say, I mean, let's just me be a breeze that you can see and listen. But of course, with pure mind, you can get it from lots of ways, not just this website. Man, he is Armenian. I mean, first of all, in the death of the people, they know that you are Armenian. But they are kind of, this is just, they knew he was Messiah. They crucified him. They know he is pure. Isolate him. I mean, I'm referring to 1915 strategy of Turks that isolate Armenians. But I'm just coming to these days. Plus, the United States is not accepting the genocide. An Armenian in 2015, between September 24th to October 2nd, in Penmar Therapeutic Center, after forcefully, without proper evidence, I said this phone was on my hand. I was kind of emotionally disturbed because I did a lot of things. People knew that. People knew that. All the neighbors, all the people around, they knew that I'm sacrificing myself for any reason. I loved her with all my heart, even the way that I love myself. And I'm taking myself at this point without having a single friend. I have iPhone 6. I have landline phone. This is going to be, I will show a lot of other things. Landline phone, iPhone 6, prepaid phone. I mean, this is 3 line. Plus, I do have another line. I have email, Gmail, D-Link, Facebook, Odnoklassnik, Twitter. I'll go over them. I have nobody to talk to. this is solitary confinement, but the difference is, you know, at least you're prisoning yourself of being in love with math, chess, and programming, and outcome will be the result will be my freedom of them. No, I want to be in this prison. I mean, man, and prison is not a bad place. If you did the bad things, you must be in prison. But I mean, again, you just be smart when I'm talking and don't let me to just explain every detail of my speech. Oh, yeah, they're accusing me and just for happiness of dumps and beaters of thieves, security, maybe. Neighbor, of course, the neighbor, this side of neighbor 315, they are they are just, I mean, I just wrote a paper, oh my gosh, see what is happening. I mean, suffering is just not killing you. These days, I would say the modern type of suffering these days and modern type of harassment, and even I'll go over this raping, it's just going to be kind of, first of all, the other thing is, I was looking for porn in kind of research, to be honest, because I don't like these things. I was always thinking, what is really going on? So I just got to the point of knowing a lot of things about this industry. It's promoting rape. I mean, it's promoting rape 90%. And whoever is happy in this industry, he's part of this rape industry. I mean, 10%, yeah, of course, if you just put those criteria of sexual education, romance, and kind of tips and strategies of you will have 10% of this business could be kind of, with all this is dirty part, you just put the 90% away and just have this 10% and just inject this 10% to people to have this sexual life, then, because I do understand all these things and all these things happen to me because I'm thinking and I'm just generating these thoughts and dynamics. Neighbors and manager, of course, there is a supervisor. I don't want to bring the name, but when it comes to just maybe after this video, it comes to some legal or just some kind of things that, I should name and I should bring. I don't know. If I don't want to, I just want to forgive them all. If, first of all, I am an accuser, and if I was wrong, I mean, how I will be wrong if there was a person here when I was just trying to help him, he wants to put his ass to my back, I mean, this is just horrible, and this is just make me sad because at that point, you just actually there was just these black people do things, stupid things, that the consequence of these things comes anything, because stupid things, stupidity is infinite. But logical people, they want to love and care, and that's why I put the system of down here. I mean, you want to rape me, you want to harass me, you want to drug me, you want to torture me. That's 100%. As a Christian, you want to hurt. Why? Because you want to. Why not? Choose the heaven and not to. Easy. Okay, of my girlfriend that I love purely and truly, LAPD handcuffed me and treat me like criminal, and for cleaning this dirty job, accusing me of being suicidal. Was I suicidal? Oh my gosh. Anybody has some depression, I thought, you must have the evidence. And I was just upset of my sacrifice over all the things that I did to my neighbor, to girlfriend, to a lot of people. Not in the United States, in Iran. In Iran, yes. Yes. As an Armenian, we did lots of things there. Lots of things. Shame on you, whoever that treat an Armenian in USA like Turks. Man, damn. So this is not, I'm not against Muslim or Turks, whoever in this mentality. It could be Turk, it could be Christian, it could be Satanist, because Satanism is a religion. I said the Illuminati is using Satanism, using Jewish people. They don't know. It's all about the power. And for power, you can do whatever you want, just get that power. Okay. Then the other one, so one was isolating the strategy that happened in 19, and the other one was this 2000 that happened, and the three, that it just, that was huge danger, man. When the police these days, they're gonna kill you, man. The second one and the third one, I dropped a college. I didn't want to. I didn't want to drop the college, but let me tell you. Okay, I dropped the college, and of course, why? Because I was alone, man. I was depressed, alone, and just not having a friend to talk, to share, and just because my face was looked like Persian, and because of slavery, or in the, I need to just, slavery happened in the United States. Then the level of, slavery kind of a little bit Chinese, a little bit, 70% over black, 50% over Hispanic, little Chinese, and the other slavery type. So when these people are just got freedom, of course, they got the money, so let's, slavery is bad because of this consequence of slavery, because you're going to have faced some level of people that they're not going to just judge the book with the reading book. They see the cover. They don't see the Zarik or even a Persian. They're a really smart Persian, really good Arab people, and even those jihadists or whatever you're going to name those, because there are a lot of things. We know the nature of Islam religion. Everybody knows it. So that's that's the nature of Islam. And you need to be smart. Don't be stupid, reporter. Be smart person. I mean, not the kind of uh, flirting smart, because not Indian type of smart, hairy smart, Armenian and Jewish smartness, the way that you can make money and make things, you know, prove that you're Christian, prove that Christian belief beauty, that type of smartness. Got it? I want to go over that isolation because I talked about these things, and of course I'll be small, maybe too small, maybe I should move over these web pages. Why not? Let's move over them. Okay, this was the web page, and of course after you read, because after you just, I'm just saying you want to. You want to, man. Suicide was not, not suicide. Suicide here, suicide means, here, because of course, they named the Armenian, who were killed in Armenia, Angel. I mean, uh, System of Down is doing great job. There are a lot of things that you need to ask them, but I just said it was not suicide. Nobody wants. Jesus was not suicide. I was not suicide. It's just sometimes even suicide is over depression, when you're just too much depressed. Because we have natural way of disasters. I mean, that's a different type of speech for about the suicidal. I was not suicidal. I was totally in control. Jesus was in control, and a lot of, yeah. Okay, this was this then my YouTube channel. I don't know why I brought. I just wanted to show you this my activities. I'm just really active and just having all this, kind of uh, YouTube channel. Then I'll just go to this Facebook. There is lots of people who I'm crazy to talk to and just get kind of, but they're just not, people these days, these people are just putting this data here, just, of course, it's just all about the control. it's just easy way, the way that you can control people. It's not the way that you could connect people. That's why there must be social studies, because and when you want to generate a software, at least for even this huge software, at least 10 years needs a steep research how to make these relations happen, not just put the servers and just ask people to put the data. It's easy way to control them, but with the chips, this is just for control, right? But it's going to be nanotechnology and they're going to put the chip in your body. So it's going to be over, and don't think about even Facebook improvements. I'm just telling you what is going to happen. Don't worry. And my company will be as much as possible against. This is my D-Link. And the other thing was, yeah, I was looking at Russian, but on Russian, kind of Russian network, and even in chess.com, there was not a single person who I will, even if I say a bad word, I play, when you just put this play, and when you just go to this home, and when you just go to, kind of games you played, and 9,000, then you just go, randomly just go with, here, this guy, okay, he had some face, right? He had some face. He puts his face, right? You can't, but again, there is no Facebook. There is no Facebook, and people, they don't want to show themselves. They, at least kind of, because, my research comes to some point that I can analyze people from their face and from their just kind of just moves in chess, and that's why I'm adding this programming, the way that you're gonna code, the way that you're gonna code, not even the programming, the way that I see programming is the way that you think. That way I can understand who we are, and the gathering of all these people, what is gonna be the future. So it's all start from here, that I added, I don't really want to talk about my, just kind of, the harassment and kind of my, rape situation. I don't want to. Here I just talk about this, don't rape. Maybe you can refers to that 1915, they raped the Armenian girls. And, recently I'm just, criticizing these black people. They're jumping to this, Kim Kardashian, they were wealthy. They were just kind of, girls flirting with boys. But the other thing is the men. I said there is just kind of, in Armenian and white people, we just have something. We love girls for they just purity, seeing their, well, even their, because I do have a kind of psychopath, situation. Might think even with the psychopathic situation, I don't want to play dirty with psychopath person. I want to treat, see in the United States, this Section 8, all these things that is just amazing. It's just because of Christ love. It's the Christ world. Nobody can take it. And I'm enjoying this Christ world here, wherever, more important, anywhere, in my heart, soul, and brain. Then I will talk about the main thing that is going to be after this over. I'm going to work all this about this. And of course, I passed to this. And of course, I structured, I engineered the USA math. And at the end, of course, I put these two symbolizing my, this past that will never ever be forgotten as an Armenian. It's not about getting the land or just, it's just about something that happened. And of course, I would love to see a world without war, full of love, and full of people. At least let me be alone. Don't play with me. Because when you have Jesus, when you have, yourself, of course, not the way I naturally I will approach toward love. I will find friends, and there will be a day that I will show I have few friends, maybe. You know, I would say, yeah, last night I have I'm gonna find a girlfriend, wife, kids, family, and I'm gonna say, yes, I made these things, and those hard times passed. Let's just close this with a nice kind of part that I like to at least show. I mean, the nice part will be the choosing page that, it's going to be, you're going to come over here and, I mean, see how, it's just so disgusting the way that they're treating, the neighbors. I mean, Jesus Christ. This is my favorite part, and yeah, of course, Denicia Patrick. Denicia, if I'm just pronouncing the name, Denicia Patrick. And of course, I want to close this with this beautiful body that is just this strong woman that, GoDaddy is just amazing. You can find why I put all these things here, so it's not kind of coincidence. Yeah, I just want to close this here the way that I'm going to engineer USA Math, and I'm going to close this. So come over, choose math, choose chess, choose computer programming, math plus chess programming, and of course, the radicalism normalization, I'm just my religion part is Christianity. Of course, it's going to affect my, mentality, but I'm open-minded. Just go and see these open-minded people in our media, anywhere who just even copying this media type. Because there always be a kind of United States thing, a kind of symbols, a kind of people pattern that a lot of people wants to follow. So I'm just saying, open-minded. Okay, so I said what I should say. To be honest, I don't want to put this video, but even deleting, I think it's not going to solve anything. So I just said what I said, and I wish you listened all this video, not just beginning, and you were patient and you listened to what I say. Bye.